ridiculed, I have received insults, I have received praises. As we talk today, my phone, Mr. Speaker, has over 12,000 messages, SMSs. I have close to 20,000 WhatsApp, Mr. Speaker. I have received so many phone calls, and they are salamiering me. By the way, I want to report to the House on all those, even the email of Senate is approaching 500,000 email that reacted to my bill, Mr. Speaker. And Kenyans are 60-40. As at now, 60% of Kenyans are supporting my bill, 40% are opposing.
Nandi Senator Samson Cheragei is alleging that 60% of Kenyans are supporting his 7-term bill. So according to Cheragei, is like majority of Kenyans are supporting this bill. So Cheragei was speaking today here in Senate, and he revealed that last week the Senate received 500 views from Kenyans, and out of these 500 views, 60% are supporting the bill and 40% rejected it. Remember, in this bill, it is being suggested that, or fronted that, the term limits of these elected leaders be extended from 5-term to 7-term, and this includes the president, the governors, senators, members of the National Assembly, and the MCAs. So according to Cheragei, he says that Kenyans are in for it and they are ready to support this bill. This is exactly what he said. As of now, 60% of Kenyans are supporting my bill. 40% are opposing it. He went further to say that I have been a victim of a data privacy breach for the past week. My phone has been ringing. I have received insult. I have received praises. My phone has over 12,000 messages. I have close to 20,000 WhatsApp messages, very many phone calls. So this is what Cheragei alleges today when he was addressing the Senate. So according to Cheragei, Kenyans are in for it, and Kenyans are ready to have leaders who would serve them for 7-term. I don't know if this is your opinion. I don't know if you managed to send your views, because on Friday last week was the deadline. And majority of Kenyans from the social media conversation, I could see that majority of Kenyans really participated in it. So according to Cheragei, is alleging that 60% of those who gave their views are supporting this bill. In regards to that, Kiambu Governor Karungo Thangwa, remember last week he made a statement suggesting that we should have this term limit reduced from 5 to 4 years. I saw others are suggesting that it should be reduced to 2 years, to 2 to 2. I saw this veteran journalist. Veteran journalist Macharia Gaido giving his suggestion, and he is saying that he supports the 7-term limit, and this 7-term limit should be a one-way, that once we elected these leaders, wakisha serve 7-term, hakuna kuwapigia kura tena. Is like hiyo ni contract ya 7-term, na wakimaliza 7-term, that is it for them. So many people are suggesting, they are giving their views. Others are suggesting that we should it should be 4 years like the USA. Others I saw even others are suggesting that it should be 4 years, 2 and 2. So many people, of course, are giving out their views and suggestion. And according to Cheragei, the majority of Kenyans are supporting this. But I've also seen that Karugo Thangwa, the Kiambu senator, is saying that the people behind this 7-term limit is none other than President William Ruto and the ODM leader Raila Odinga. According to Karugo Thangwa, the 7-term limit was captured in the NADCO report, and it is President William Ruto and Raila Odinga who are pushing for this thing. So he is suggesting that Karugo Thangwa is suggesting that it should be reduced to 4-year term, and he is also saying that we should do away with the members of parliament seat. because it feels like what the MPs are doing and what the senators are doing is one and the same. They both do the oversight work, and it feels like between the two, between the MPs and the senators, those who are close to the people are the senators. He's saying that once the MPs are elected, majority of them move to Nairobi, and sasa hawaelewi kile ambayo inaendelea kwa ground. So it feels like the senators, the governors and the MCAs are the ones who interact more with the people on the ground, with the voters. And so he says that, he's suggesting that it is time we do away with the National Assembly seat and we remain with the three, the governor seat, the Senate, and the MCA. I think it makes I think there is sense in his statement. If we have to look back with what happened in our National Assembly 2 weeks ago, when they were impeaching Rigathi Gachagua, I know majority of you guys are of the same opinion that these members of parliament are out of touch with the people, and so maybe we should rethink about those positions. Do you support Karugo Thangwa's suggestion that we should do away with the the members of parliament seat, or you feel like maybe we see many people are coming with their suggestion? We have the likes of Eric Omondi who is suggesting that we should reduce the numbers of the counties from 47 to 7. We have those who feels like we should do away with the women representative seats. We have those who are suggesting that maybe the MCA seat we should also do away with. So there are many suggestions, but I think we'll have to relook into this representation, because I feel like we are overrepresented. We cannot have 67 senators, then we have 47 governors, then more than 300 MPs, and no, I think we are being overrepresented, and it is time we look into our constitution and perhaps go for a referendum to at least reduce this seat. This is according to my opinion. I feel like it is time we reduce this number of seats, and in a time like this whereby we are witnessing how the National Assembly or the members of parliament and the Senate, they don't care. All they care about is the executive. They are being controlled by the executive. Then it is time, because they don't represent us, then why should we have 67 senators who are not representing the people who elected them? Why should we have more than 300 members of parliament who are not representing the people they elected them? Because all they care is about their interest and satisfying the executive. So perhaps it is time we look into this matter. We go back to our constitution. Maybe we do some changes in it. Although our constitution is still good, strong, I feel like we have not exploited it the way it should be. But I think in matters representation, we'll have to sit back. We'll have to sit down and relook into this matter. One of the people was suggesting that about the county and the 47 counties, of suggestion of we have to reduce that. About the women representative seat, I want it to be, yani hiyo ingekuwa ishaenda since yesterday. I don't think those women are doing something that I can people can relate. Like, I don't know if they're doing, but personally I feel like women representative seat hiyo tunafaa kuondoa. About MCAs, I'll have to give it a time. I'll have to I think we should leave it. I think MCAs are kind of close to us, to the people on the ground, and I think that the MCA seats need to be there. So mimi ukiniuliza personally, we'll have to reduce the numbers of the MPs, the numbers of the senators, the numbers of the governors, and we should do away with the women representative position. I think that is my opinion. So I think after all this, I know you guys are not into it, and from the conversation online, I could tell that majority of Kenyans will will have a different opinion from what the Nandi Senator Samson Cheragei is suggesting, because from the conversation last week niliona mlikuwa mmekasirika sana and you are telling Cheragei not to dare you. So he is here again saying that a majority of you are supporting this bill, and perhaps maybe they should reintroduce it, it was discussed, and maybe we should have it being discussed in the National Assembly and the Senate, and maybe perhaps it should be assented into law. So it is a very sensitive discussion. I've seen also on Monday, the ODM party released a presser saying that they don't support it. Majority of people online, I saw majority from the lawyers to political analysts to politicians, majority of them were saying that, hey, no, it is not time to talk about the term limit, and they were trying to correct Cheragei, saying that this is not a matter that we should be discussing at the moment about this thing. No, this is not the right time to discuss about it. So I don't know your opinion. Do you agree with Samson Cheragei that 60% of Kenya are supporting his bill, or you feel like Cheragei is trying to play with our heart and mind? And so what is your take on this matter? Personally, I say no to it. I say no to it. So we wait and see how these MPs, say we are so worried that these MPs hata tukiwaambia wakatae, they will not even dare to do that, because they are not representing us. So we are so worried as Kenyans, because the people we elected to work for us, they are not working for us. Walifika kule juu wakajisahau, it's about them. So we have to give it time and see how what is the next step after this, because so we'll have to, of course the bill will have to move to the next step. And I know if it comes to referendum, the government is not walking away with this. I know Kenyans are so mad, Kenyans are so tired, and I don't think the government will walk away with this. There is no way it's going to happen. So that is it from Cheragei, suggesting that 6% are in for it, but I think that is just being Cheragei. Of course, he will have to please his master and all that. So, but I don't know, maybe we are talking about Cheragei being wrong, and maybe you guys are supporting it. So give me your suggestion or your opinion. Are you supporting this bill, or you are against it? Give me through the comment section. That is it for me for today. Thanks for watching.